No, it's okay. Okay, so we have you back here again. Sorry, the last connection for people who are watching the first part. There was a little internet thing, but now we have Anjali Thorve back again. So, Anjali, you were telling us plans for Colors of India and how you were bridging talent from India to Canada or Canada to India. Tell us
Yes.
a little more. Yeah.
So basically, want to keep it digital live on the website.
Okay.
So we are working on the website on Colors of India, Canada,
Okay.
and we would like to invite the talent there in India
Okay.
from various fields like singers, dancers, artists,
Nice.
fashion
Even small
designers.
businesses. I remember you were talking to getting some businesses, or be it from the fashion industry or some kind of gemstones or some kind of crystals, because it's so unique in its own way and its own charm as well. So apart from talent, you were even thinking about some businesses as well.
Yeah, we are thinking of Vedic astrologers basically
Okay. Okay.
because that is very unique to India. As we have very good Vedic astrologers in India,
Okay.
and during this time, people would like to consult with them and get some counseling about health and finances.
Okay.
So you will see more of Vedic astrologers come live on the website talking about what people should do as a remedy or some kind of spiritual upliftment for the community because
Right.
we need resources right now where we need to keep ourselves going further,
Absolutely.
and India is full of ancient wisdom.
Okay. Yep. True.
Even meditation, yoga, Ayurveda are these other sectors which we will be looking for talent in that community to
Okay.
come
So
in, for our audience here in Canada.
perfect, perfect, great. So, people who are watching this, if there is anything to do with bridging the gap with India and Canada, feel free to get in touch with Anjali Thorve. Her number is right there, and she's of course on Facebook. You can message her, WhatsApp her. So, Anjali, from Colors of India, a transition of you've been such a prompt so-called CSR person and helping people, helping and supporting businesses, even in Canada, and your insurance side of the business. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I started into insurance with as an insurance advisor in Sun Life,
Okay,
and now I've started my own company called All Life Insurance.
very
So
nice.
definitely, as a business, my uh, the project of Colors of India still stays alive because I can support from my business. I can give back to the community.
Right,
And like me, businesses like you are into real estate, you have mortgage agents. It's our social responsibility to give back
right.
to our community because community gives us the business, and that's how
Exactly.
we keep the ball rolling.
Right, right. How important do you think, like during these times, there are so many, especially during these times, there are so many businesses that are in some way, affected, and they've gone on to temporary changes. Some of them had to have shutdowns, like some restaurants, some retail industries. So, how are you in some way supporting these businesses, or how do you think our community should support these businesses, currently?
Well, there are many businesses that are going to go under transition. There things are going to change. With retail, we know a lot of online businesses happening, and definitely for service-oriented businesses, it all works on giving a referral.
Okay.
So I think a platform like Canada Connect is a very good way of connecting professionals together to
Yes.
support each other as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
And when community sees that, they recognize the particular business person as a leader in that uh, sector, would always attract them to give them or to do business because it's like you're kind of introducing them personally
Right,
to this
exactly.
platform. Yeah.
Plus, also the whole idea with Canada Connect was, taking it one step further than just a business card or a flyer there, and it's just having a conversation to talk to the people to show them that everybody is eventually human behind the business, and everybody has similar challenges. And the whole idea was, for me personally, example, I've always been open about collaborating and growing together. So be it events, be it real estate, I'm not getting getting into mortgages, but some of my close buddies are into mortgages. So if we have this referral network, and in some way trusted professional network, basically, which grows together, and if somebody from insurance industry, if they are looking for a certain to build their portfolio, or they have some questions, then at least the right set of people are getting connected, and
Definitely.
it just grows, and now with whole digital, like you could be sitting, like look at us, you're in Whitby, I'm in Oakville, and just through this one particular channel we are connecting people. And in fact, even though the name is Canada Connect, I have some people who are tuned in from India listening to this and watching this. And so you never know, with the whole digital thing, it's just broken all global barriers in that way.
Yeah.
So tell us a little more, like how can a small business that is going, be it within the community, how can a consumer help them right now, going
So
through
it's
this kind of.
definitely, if it's a restaurant, it's been your favorite restaurant now with everything opening up.
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
okay.
broke
That's
my
okay.
goddamn charger.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a crap.
That's okay. I think all of us have gone through that, where suddenly in the videos we'll have our kids coming in, our pets coming in. So it's all part and parcel of working from home. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
sorry about that. He's
That's okay. That's okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for consumers, I feel if it's been your favorite restaurant, like my kid Vivan here, he wants to go back and buy stuff from A&W,
Right.
buy burgers and stuff like that. So just I think we need to start connecting with our business people. We need to reach out to them. Like, and now with the kids being at home, a lot of online activities are starting. So
Exactly.
we need to, as a business also, we need to give back resources to the community to access these resources,
Okay.
give them like the parents, like right now I'm working from home. I have my kids in the house. So there has to be a support system that is ongoing for community
Okay.
as well. So
Yeah.
it's to work in hand. Like if I have a client who just had a baby.
Okay.
So
Congratulations. Yeah.
so to do to do business with him is at a different it's I have to come out with something creative to do business with him. I would
Right.
send him the form and he would fill it up on his own. So a lot of changes will come.
Right. Exactly.
It's with all the social distancing that is going on, we have
Right.
to
Yeah.
keep that in mind and function.
Exactly. A simple thing, like I had heard recently, I was attending one of the webinars, and they just mentioned that even a small gesture like buying a gift card from a local community store and just keeping it, at least that way they're getting the money and you can just post that across. So at least you're still keeping the flow going, that's the entire thing. And you're supporting, because as much as all business owners need the support, even our local retail shops need that support, need that help. And then during these times, I've always learned, when you are standing with somebody, together you grow and together you get stronger. Today, the way I like to see it, yes, eventually everybody's in it for business. Today you're giving them a $25 gift card or $100 gift card, but eventually they're going to keep that in mind, they're going to think about it, and then eventually they may refer some business to you, they may not. It's all up in the air, but at least it keeps the cycle going you know so that's where. Tell us a little bit about All Life, like why All Life, and when did it start, and what are the different services that you have to offer within All Life.
So we've just launched All Life in January, and we offer all kind of life insurance.
Okay.
So whole life, universal life insurance, term life insurance, critical illnesses,
Okay.
disability insurance. My focus is on business insurance and group insurance.
Okay.
So group insurance generally covers health insurance for all your employees.
Okay.
Now with businesses starting up again, my focus is going to be on group insurance, and
Great.
also on a personal level, helping the community. It would be more on life,
Okay.
because with the COVID-19, uh, the consumers have found it important to protect their families. So
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So in terms of the group insurance, is it a mandatory thing of how many employees need to be there? Minimum
Yeah, they
employees
have to be
required.
3 or more employees for group
Okay,
insurance.
perfect. So anybody watching in, if you have three employees or more, get in touch with Anjali Thorve so she can work out a good plan for you. Could be
Definitely.
just some kind of health plans, dental plans, getting some massages, things like that. So she can work out some deal and help during these times for sure. Anything else you'd like the viewers to know?
Yeah, we will definitely encourage all the businesses to spread in the community the concept of coming together as small groups
Okay,
and watching over each other and providing support like resources. I have a group of women where there are 30 women, and I give them daily encouragement. We talk about yoga, we talk about fitness, and
nice,
it's done
nice,
on a very small community level in your area where you live. So,
nice,
so there's a sense of belonging that we have each other in the area,
nice, nice,
and then we share a lot of educational resources because now we are also teaching our kids from home, and then the children of the same age group, their parents can bond together and discuss. And I feel in near future a lot of things will change in that
right,
sense that earlier you didn't know who your neighbor is, now you would want to have a conversation with him, build up that
exactly,
relationship.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, as the market in general is slowly opening up, people are still taking all the safety precautions. People are still being very aware, very, they're trying to restrict where they're going. So naturally, the neighbors definitely play a very important role. And, the whole idea is to connect because people have just been in their own home, be it working from home and just,
Yeah, right from the time of winters we've been in, so it's been a long journey for us.
yeah, yeah, and a lot of people currently are even missing the whole association of connecting with people. The actual physically meeting people and interacting with people and seeing them, having a face-to-face expression. It's so like with the whole digital thing, but that element of personal thing is very, very important. So I think it's and people are, and there are many ways to connect. And so yeah, I think just share, talk, connect with people, get some platform, find a leader, find a motivator, and support your community. If there is anything that you feel or you have an idea where you can connect or be a bridge between India and Canada, reach out to Anjali Thorve, and she'll be able to help in some way or the other to facilitate that. If you have any insurance related requirements or questions, reach and connect with Anjali Thorve. She can help you. And if you have
Yeah,
real
lot of
estate
yeah,
related questions,
yeah, a
you
lot of
can
it was
connect.
giving back because always want to give back something to India because we immigrated here. We always want to give back to the community because we have businesses.
All right.
A lot of it is coming from a sense of responsibility of uh, giving something back
Yeah.
from what you achieve in your life, and also like caring for your fellow Canadians and your community. Right now mental health is also a big issue, so just like reaching out to a friend or talking to somebody,
Exactly.
it can bring in change, or it can give them positive reinforcement that there is somebody looking out for them, and it doesn't
Exactly.
have to be anything massive. It has to just be a phone call, or
Exactly.
ask how do you do and how you feeling today, and
Absolutely.
things will keep moving on, and we have the courage and strength to fight this together. That's what.
Exactly. That's exactly. Anjali, you've been mentioning for a while, connecting and giving back and paying it forward in some way or the other. Why is it so important, to pay it forward? Like, why? And
Well, having a
yeah,
gratitude and recognizing what you already have is a very important exercise
exactly.
because, like in Canadian life right now, we are very blessed. Everything is very much under control. And if you just look back at Bombay right now, with things that are spreading there,
Yeah.
so when you like, it's very important to recognize that we have enough,
Yes,
and we
that's true.
have gratitude towards it. That gives us the strength to offer an opportunity for other people who can make use of something that we can give them as a resource or just as a helping hand, or
Right.
that is very that's kept me going on in my life, and I feel
Perfect. Perfect. No, and it's just in a very small way, like paying it forward gives you a certain kind of a sigh and a thing of gratitude and a thing of relief in some way or the other that you help. And it always doesn't mean hundreds, thousands of dollars. It's not always monetary. It's just like you correctly said. It's just a phone call. Hey, how are you? I was just
And
thinking
it's very
about
much
you.
a part of our culture. It's always been like this. We've
Exactly.
always grown like I grew up in a neighborhood where I had friends, and we are still in touch, and they're still family.
Right.
And I would like to create the same kind of atmosphere for my kids as they are growing in this community. So,
Fantastic.
like somebody from another community is not a stranger for us.
Exactly.
We need to
Eventually, we are
connect.
all people, humans. Yeah, exactly. And it's just about figuring out a way to connect, because I feel like every person in some way or the other, you can connect with them
Right.
and you can build a certain bond or you can exchange some message. You can either help or get help. It's both ways. It's not always about me trying to preach to somebody in a way. It's just being open and listening and learning because, if you're open, you're going to learn from everybody that's around you. So just if you have that willingness to learn and willingness to listen, then the sky is the limit. Absolutely. Anything
Definitely.
else, Anjali, you would like to add?
So now with during this time, I think for anybody
Yeah.
who's at home, who's a business person, who has got everything, he's got money in the bank, he's got everything. All of us are sailing in the same boat.
Yeah.
So all of us need to use our time very creatively. We need to keep ourselves fit, and we need to think positive and grow about the situation altogether. I think
Exactly.
start visualizing what we see next in the
Nice.
coming months,
Nice.
and how we are going to plan ourselves very systematically and support each other and grow. And
Absolutely. That's a really good line. Stay together, be positive, and we are all going to definitely rise above this situation.
definitely, yeah.
And Anjali, thank you for being here. Thank you for
Thank you
giving
so
us
much
your.
for having me. It's always a pleasure talking to you, Mithun. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.